Sorry guys. Welcome to our Sports Pro Live YouTube channel. You are watching it is World Darts Championship Day 2. I'll be talking about the preview, so kindly make sure to subscribe and thanks so much for watching. The World Darts Championship continues Monday night at the Alexandra Palace in London. Once again we got to see Dutchman on stage as well as a former world champion. The first three matches of the evening involved duels from the first round. The evening session will conclude with a match from the second round. The winner of that match will return the third round of the World Championship after the Christmas break. That's great. Niels Zonneveld versus Robert Owen, the first match. The evening opens up with the Niels Zonneveld against Wales darter Robert Owen. For Zonneveld, this is the fourth participation in the World Cup. Last year, he managed to win his fourth match at Alexandra Palace by defeating Darren Webster, although he then fell in the second round against Ross Smith. This year he qualified comfortably through the Pro Tour rankings, where he finished 7th. John Well's recent form has been promising. At the Players' Championship finals, he managed strong victories over William O'Connor and former UK Open champion Nathan Aspinall, advancing to the last 16. His opponent Robert Wayne had an unusual route toward this tournament. Originally, he did not qualify, but the suspension of Dom Taylor due to positive doping test gave Wayne a spot at the World Darts Championship after all. It is his second participation. On his debut in 2023, he lost in the first round to Andrew Gilding. Wayne has extra motivation. He must reach at least the third round to keep his scorecard. The winner of this gets to face Gabriel Clemens in the 2023 semi-finalists in the second round. And the second match, Connor Smith versus Ben Robb. The second match of the evening brings Connor Scutt and Ben Robb together face each other. Scutt, the sniper, is a marksman with a growing reputation. Made his World Championship debut last year, reached the second round then. This season, he has impressively dominating the Challenge Tour. Scutt performed strongly at the Players Championship tournaments, culminating in a final spot. His recent quarter-final finish at the Players Championship final shows he is ready to further establish his name on the big stage. On the other side, Ben Robb, an experienced New Zealander, making his fifth appearance in the Alexandra Palace. So far, he has had a little success with 4 consecutive defeats in the first round. Robb qualified through the regional tournament in New Zealand and hopes to finally break through. His physically imposing presence and calm style make him an interesting opponent. And the third match and the blockbuster match will be Cameron Menzies versus Leonard Gates. The third match of the evening promises fireworks. Scott Cameron Menzies, a flamboyant and emotional player, will take on Leonard Gates, an American darter with flair. Menzies is enjoying his darts best this year to date, with a Player Championship title to his name and quarterfinal place of the prestigious Grand Slam of Darts. In this, he defeated such established names Martin Schindler, James Wade, among others. Menzies has shown that he is a dangerous player, especially when he is able to control his emotions. Leonard Gates, nicknamed Solgar, is no stranger to circuit. During his World Championship debut 2023, he defeated a Gert Menzies and made it to the second round. This year he earned spot through the performance on CTC. And the final match of this evening, Garvin Price versus Canberra. The final match of the evening marks the return of the Garvin Price to Ali Pali. The Iceman is the 2021 world champion, but his performance has been nowhere near what he have come to expect from him. Price has had a disappointing season, whereas from 2022 to 2023 he reached at least the quarterfinals. At the World Championship last year, he already fell in the third round. Moreover, the Welshman did not manage to reach the last year at any major this year and remained barren on the Pro Tour. His opponent is young Irishman Cian Berry, who impressed the first round by beating Kim Hybrechts 3-1. Berry's finishing percentage of 50% was particularly noteworthy in this regard and indicates that he is ready to battle his Wales opponent. Price and Barry have a history. They met 4 times before each other and Price won through. So this was a short review. Kindly make sure to subscribe and thank you so much for watching, guys. While not at full fight, Price was helped by 22 missed darts at double from Barry, who had a torrid night on the outer ring and was made to pay by the Iceman, who will now return after Christmas with a good fast win under his belt. His roar at the end towards the board showed what it meant, and he said post match on Sky Sports he wanted to win match more than anything in his life. He is now a platform to build. He looks to return to his best and become two-time world champion. Any early doubts were quelled for Price. Typically a slow starter, Price showed that he was a man on a mission. He coasted to the opening set with a marker of 100 average and high checkout of 112 with his trademark roar also on full flow. It was darting disaster in the record set for Barry as he missed double after double and Price had a role reversal. He went from being at best to start instead of growing into the game to falling away. He hit 89 average in the second but 21 missed darts at a double. He still led 2-0. Price was set on 62 to go away and Barry thumped it and 144 and had took the wire. It was the whole game on his face was the Iceman still remained with the occasion of go one away with the hold of throw. He did hold throw. He was fast to finish 170 but he managed to only hit 57 to leave 113. Barry had a change his setup in case Price could not get a dart from 113 but his torrid night continued. Price could not pin 113 but he returned for 56 to claim the win. The former world champion is through. So this was the aftermatch reaction. Kindly make sure to subscribe.